Today I'm going to be redrawing the United States borders the way I want them to be, or the way they should be. Alright, the first thing we should do is fix this issue. This image isn't long enough, right? We don't want to stretch out the entire United States, so, I have an idea. We're just going to make this part longer. We're going to literally change geography for our own benefit, and there's some free land for the Americans. Now we get to the dividing part. And I already kind of messed up the dividing part. No, I was originally going to go by the political compass route. Divide the United States like this, and then in the sides, I would force citizens to do a test, and wherever they land on the political compass, that's where they live. Alright, let's get drawing. So I think Texas needs to be like a bit taller than it is now. Yeah, there's some states that are gone. Who cares? There's gonna be more states gone than you can imagine. Texas. I'm not even using the text feature. I'm just writing out with my shitty mouse handwriting. Next to Louisiana, it's just gonna be a bit taller than it usually is. It's not gonna be a boot. It's Mississippi doesn't really like that. Oh, yeah, we should draw Mississippi. So I thought of an idea. Let's give the entire Mississippi River to Mississippi. Like, I think it ends right there. And yeah, we'll just give it to Mississippi. Mississippi and Louisiana. Arkansas, or we'll call it Arkansas. Arkansas will no longer be Arkansas, it'll be Arkansas. But since Kansas is no longer existing, yeah, I was originally gonna make Arkansas and Kansas combine, but Missouri, so this state is the state of sadness, so let's just combine it with Iowa. Alright, and then what's this little state called? Ohio. Yeah, Ohio gets a small part of land in between Mississippi and Arkansas. Alright, Florida. So I was originally going to give Florida an entire Gulf Coast, but we can't do that. So instead, we're going to do this. They get a bit New Jersey too. That's their problem now. We're going to divide Florida between west and east. So west Florida, east Florida. This is west Florida, okay. So west Florida and east Florida. Alright, Tennessee. Tennessee is going to be the only normal state, though this is probably not where Tennessee is. Yeah, we'll give Kentucky. It'll look normal, I guess. Kentucky, Tennessee. So what do we do with land between here? We're going to call it the Hillbilly Land. I just offended the Carolinas, but you know what? Things happen. Land gets stolen. Pennsylvania, we're going to give them this. They're going to love it. A bit longer than usual. Ohio. Yeah, we're going to give Ohio its normal borders, but it's going to get a bit of Lake Michigan too, like just barely enough. And what happened to Indiana? Well, we're just going to make it join Illinois. No, Illinois sucks, so let's just call it Wisconsin. Yeah, we'll call this the Wisconsin territory. And here's Ohio, but you might realize that there's an exclave of Ohio right here. Yeah, there's going to be two Ohio's. This will be the second Ohio and the first Ohio. Here's Pennsylvania. And this will be West Virginia. Don't know where Virginia went. Here's Virginia. Alright. You can't even see it. For New York, I'm going to give them Vermont too. I think they've always wanted Vermont anyway. Here's New Jersey. This will be Wisconsin 2. And this will be Wisconsin 1. We're going to give this back to Canada. So that's why I put CA. Canada. I really messed up the East Coast by expanding its land somehow. I mean, it's America after all, but... Alright, so Massachusetts will get literally all of Maine and New Hampshire too. Rhode Island will still exist. Just kidding, we're gonna give it to West Virginia. Go fuck yourselves. So this area I'm gonna be calling the Great Plains States, or GPS for short. Except there won't be any GPS availability here, so the name is clickbait. I'm gonna make a state that's just an arrow called clickbait. This video is so stupid and so boring. Alright, California. You know what I'm gonna do with California? That's where I'm gonna divide it into like 5. We're divided into multiple states, and these will collectively be called the California states. They won't actually have names, so it'll be like A, B, D. Oregon and Washington will be combined into a big state called Cascadia. Now let's say Wyoming is right about here, and we all know that Wyoming doesn't exist. This is a government testing facility right here. It says government testing facilities only. And the rest of this is honestly just a land of nothingness. We can just give it back to Canada. It'll become a part of Alberta, and this will be Oklahoma, really far away from our actual Oklahoma. So here is our Mormon state right here. They have a little more than Utah. This is a perfect parcel of land to call Arizona Territory. As part of the Confederate States of America. I couldn't resist. Look, we even have the four corners still. I didn't even mean to do that. So for the Nevada Territory, I'm going to divide it into two sections. Area 51 and Stripper Nation. This state will be called the Gun State because it looks like a gun. So there's a little area right here, and we're going to be giving it to Canada. I really hope you can consider my proposal, and hopefully this becomes a real thing. If I ever get elected president, this will become a real map.